Great honor to do an interview and talk with one of our distinguished veterans of World War II. I would like to share his thoughts and my thoughts with you. One fine morning, he awoke to the day when his world would change. As he says, "I was just a farm boy who didn't know anything," which I found not to be completely accurate. He helped his father maintain the blades on the road grader, was in his last few months of high school, and had taken typing in school, which all proved to be valuable when drafted into the Army in January of 1945 at 18 years of age. Because of the great need in the war, you can sit down, Dale.
He wants to stand.
Oh, he'd like to stand? Okay. Because of the great need in the war, he had to leave his family and home in Missouri before the end of his senior year for Fort Leavenworth, Kansas, and then on to finish basic training in California. During his time in basic, he had to have surgery to repair a hernia, which meant staying behind for a short time while his unit was shipped out overseas to fight in the war. However, God must have had a different plan for him. He heard later that his original unit were all killed in the war. After healing, he was shipped to Japan, handpicked to be an MP, serving as a staff sergeant, using his skills to do records of his company and keep track of the soldiers coming and going. During this time, his high school graduation went on in Missouri, with his mom so proudly walking across to accept his diploma. And I know each and every one of you mothers can think that was pretty great. He served in Japan, Pacific Adriatic Sea, coming home and entering reserves, being discharged in November of 1946. He is a proud member of the VFW and the Shriners. He received the Asiatic Pacific Theater Ribbon, Victory Medal, Good Conduct Medal, and Army of Occupation Medal of Japan. As most of you have recognized this outstanding World War II veteran, Dale McMillan. We are so thankful to you, Dale, for your service to our country and for your service to the Shriners, helping transport kids to the Shriners Hospital for medical help. You have continued your dedication, and we are so proud of you. You are a hero in our lives. Thank you. Veterans, you all may be seated. Veterans, I want to thank you all for your service to our nation. Thank you for the sacrifices you made and your willingness to serve our country. You endured hardships, and you were willing to risk your life to maintain our freedom. I want to thank you all for coming and honoring our veterans. In the back on the board is a sheet that says quotes of valor will be given to those from the tip that have not received one in the prior years. If you would sign up, the ladies in the sewing room would like to know who hasn't gotten a quote of valor. And lunch will be served immediately following our closing, and the veterans and the family will go first.